then it's like the tree falls in the woods, in the forest.
And nobody's there to hear it. Did it happen?
Yeah.
Which is bullshit because it did happen.
Exactly. Well, depends on what you define as what happened.
How did you know?
Happening, right? But ladies and gentlemen, we are here live. You might want to sit down for this episode
82.
80. What is that? 82? No.
Yeah, 82.
Okay. So what's 70? So what's 60? Oh,
61, 62,
yeah. But I go by the name of DJXP, and as we keep going down the line,
oh shit,
Trivelle.
And move the mic a little bit closer.
I thought I was because I checked. Okay.
Oh, you checked it. Okay.
But
You
check
thought
yourself
you did
before you wreck yourself. Chickadee check.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
I was about to say Fat Man Scoop, but that was not Fat Man Scoop. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop.
Oh, he died? I'm joking.
Yes, the party animal, the voice of the party of a generation died.
Don't
yes.
be that guy. It's hip hop royalty.
Oh, most definitely.
KRS-One, where is he at?
He's out there.
He's still there.
I'm bugging you.
Oh,
You're being one of those guys. So how's
he's Jamaican.
Yes.
Is that true?
Actually, I feel like I'm just agreeing with you, and I actually
he's
have no
Jamaican.
idea.
Because he says a lot of Jamaican slang in his.
Because hip hop, the huge
started
Jamaican
out
influence,
in a park.
It did. It did start in the park with Cool Herc and those niggas. But these niggas these days don't give a rat's ass about the genesis of
It's
it.
funny. It's
Cool
funny
Herc
how
and-
people don't care about
the message? No.
no.
No,
Wait.
that's the Grandmaster.
Grandmaster Flash did the message? No way.
No.
Wait, yes. What do you mean, Grandmaster Flash in the?
Oh, the message. Wait, I can't remember. I don't know.
Wait, hold
Let's
on.
double check it. See, that's about to talk about the information stage because you just said nobody cares about that yet.
Yeah,
We
Grandmaster
literally-
Flash and the Furious Five. Come on.
Made the message?
Yeah.
The message.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandmaster Flash, you're right.
We have the listen. We have the technology. We have the technology.
Yeah. Well, with more technology comes more ignorance. Actually, as
Becomes
we've learned.
less people wanting to use the technology for information and knowledge.
Yes, because it's better to just talk about how you have the opportunity and the technology, and then just not using it because it's cool. It's like those people that don't study and then they get bad grades and then they wonder why. And
I wonder why.
But anyway, so where should we start? There's been I mean, I wouldn't say there's a lot of things, but there's a couple things I did want to get to.
Then lead us, oh fearless leader.
Okay. Well,
Fuck you.
well, if this is your first time viewing us, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And the fourth one, which is share, because we like when you share the clips and we like when you involve other people in the conversation, especially when it's controversial content. We really do appreciate that. There's been a lot of music things that have happened in the last.
Gelo's not one of them.
Gelo, well, okay, we can touch on Gelo a little bit.
Wait.
He.
Why did you trip me out for a second?
That's a Gelo.
Gelo. Yeah. Why? Wait. What happened to him?
He dropped a new record.
He didn't drop yet, did he?
Yeah.
But is
Where
it
was
actually
that?
out
Bro, the record and the music video's out. Music video came out.
for the second song? Are you talking about the one with
Featuring Gorilla.
Oh no, I never heard that one.
Baby, won't you please?
Oh, I thought you were talking about a different something else.
The other song that he previewed. Okay, so yeah,
That is the song he previewed.
No, there's another. I think there's another one.
Really?
Unless, I think because I didn't hear her on it, but maybe that was just the part where she wasn't on.
I don't know.
He added her after he got popping.
You guys teach me.
Okay. Well, I mean, why? Listen, the music industry, and you did message me something. You said the music industry is what you said. It's weird. You said it's interesting. What was it?
This is very difficult.
Oh, it's difficult. Yeah.
I love to talk about some of that. Well, we'll get to
No.
some of that. No, it's not about that, but it leads to the conversation that we were arguing about the other day.
I can't wait to
yes.
see what people do with that. Notice that's not out yet. That's coming out this week. I can't wait to see. I know I'm right.
There's some. All right.
Wait. You can't wait till people see what comes.
The
Conversation we had about the music business, and if people care about
about sales and
If
stuff.
they care about the business,
Sales with the labels and whatnot.
If they care about the labels in that way, or if they just
With
blame the artists.
sales.
the business.
but
do the general consumers
care
of
about
music?
the business of the music.
I'm here to tell you.
Care about the labels. The conversation we had was the labels. The conversation we had was
Trivelle,
the
stop,
Trivelle,
man.
the
See, this
label
what you're
is
trying
the
to do.
business.
Oh my
was-
God,
pardon me?
bro.
The label is the music business.
And that's what we were talking about. The business. So
The business.
anything outside of the music of the artist. That's what we're talking about.
And the enjoyment of the music.
Is
Enjoyment.
the Raptors the embodiment of sports business or the business of basketball? No, they're a component of it. Same thing with the labels. I didn't say people didn't care about the music business. I said people didn't care about the labels.
But the labels is 95% in the music business.
When players hit free agency, they care about free agency.
I don't
They
like
care about guys getting their money. They care about, but the nuance of, this team has this
Oh,
injury.
That's a terrible example.
I just want to line.
Yeah, land.
They lost their head trainer. This head trainer. They care about maybe some type. The coach.
Yeah, but
they don't care about the assistants.
But I've seen.
They don't care about the drama. They don't care about the fact that Giannis has had the same assistant coach employed in Milwaukee throughout his entire tenure. If you're a hardcore, for sure.
But
the average fan is not looking at it.
The hardcore people are loud now. So I'm just letting you know. The hardcore people are loud, and they are out there getting their opinions to spread like wildfire. Because if you want to talk about sports, there are a lot of people that judge a player because of, well, they shouldn't be making that much money, or they shouldn't be, and it's like, I'm like, wait a minute. Why do you care so much about that guy's money more than is he playing well or is he not?
Yeah. That happens in the
like
NFL
that's too much. It's too loud for me when I hear it. It's just like, why do you care?
I think hardcore fans in those sports are very. I mean, I think the salary cap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like he doesn't deserve that extension. Or,
so what do you?
I'm like, wait. What? Or why would they pay that coach 4 years when they could have kept the other one for 3? And they start to get into the nuances of stuff.
There was a period of time Siakam was here. I was like, whoa, this is a $45 million a year guy. I used to do that.
But the difference between you and
I was in Miami with him one time, by the way, and a guy just walked up to him and said, Pascal, it's all your fault, and just cut me. A guy from Toronto.
Oh, wow.
I respect him for saying his piece and dipping because, some people like to say their piece and stay there.
No. I would do. Pascal was like, with like 4 guys his size. It was peak, bro. The guy would have got sorted out. I swear.
But you know what? I still respect it, even whether he's right or wrong. But what do you think because you did say that clip is coming up, but what do you think people's infatuation with the business side of things? I have a theory, and I was just thinking about
I got a theory.
Exactly. It was very good. I think and this might be a crazy, way to connect it, but we live in the Sims era. And what I mean is, game. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, first of all, shout out SimCity, which is one of the first simulation games. And then it became Sims. But then something interesting started happening. Sports games started getting into the management and the business side of it, even within
My Park and the NBA and all that stuff.
Right, but then even separate games that are just like the football game, like the soccer, football games that are just the management. Like I think there's been this infatuation with people caring so much about the business and taking away from their actual enjoyment. Like it's almost like the business side is a separate enjoyment. You know what I mean? And I think too much of how the thing is being made has, I think, caused people to just not even be able to enjoy things for what they are. Like, I don't care. I've said this before. I don't care how much this album sold, right? Like, that does not increase or decrease the quality of the music in which I'm listening to. And once you get to a point where the first thing out of your mouth is about the first week sales, about the label promotion, the radio package that has been sent out through iHeart, when you start getting into those conversations, you've lost me. And to be honest, because thinking about it now, because as you talk, you kind of think about it, that is why some would argue about the quality of music that is at the top or the lack thereof. Is because there's too much focus on the algorithmical thing, on the business, the how do you make this song short enough and to fit into the. I saw a clip. I think I showed you, O'Shawn, of Timbaland talking about how you don't like these labels are starting to ask producers and people that bring music to them to make these songs for TikTok. Make me a TikTok beat. Both of you, what in the blue fuck is a TikTok beat? No, but just humor me. If someone said, yo, pull up a TikTok beat, what is a TikTok beat?
I think, I think that is just an evolution of what like A&Rs used to ask for a radio hit. Like, I don't know if you like.
Of course. I'm familiar with what you're talking about. But
yeah, like I remember early on when I first started trying to make music, and I freaking bucked up against a guy who said he was going to try and help me.
We've all met that guy,
right? And a lot of our conversation, so he meets me. You know, you meet the artist, you like the artist, you say, I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then proceeds to try and tell you to change everything you're doing.
Oh yeah, we don't
That
respect.
was the old model.
That's right. So it's like,
that's what
and I remember going, there was one entire studio session, maybe a 6 session of 3 of them.
Yeah.
Where the goal was I got to make my radio hit.
Oh.
And it was this easy to sing chorus, repetitive and hard to forget, you know, like simple cadences. Yeah. And then I think like, it was like a day after I was listening to the radio and I heard the most complex song I'd ever heard in my life. I just loved it, you know?
I love that.
And I think that like the TikTok thing is that. I think that what happened is Drake was an artist. He was just huge on TikTok. His stuff was going crazy on TikTok. People were doing dances to it. Hotline Bling, I think, was the moment where people were like, what the hell did this guy just do? Like they were laughing at him. They were memeing him. But then they realized that all that
was turning into
online zeitgeist was turning into raw, unmitigated dollars. And then I think it was like a measure of going to other artists and saying, hey, can you do that? And it's like, brother, I don't know that he tried to do that. I think he just kind of did that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think there's a TikTok thing, but I think it's like going to an artist and say, hey, make me something that will resonate with people.
But you see, but if someone's
no,
you're an artist.
No,
so
I just feel like that seems like something a little bit more
palatable.
More realistic.
Yeah, but I think that's the nature, because I think there are times when an artist gets down to build a project and they know, this is the one I'm trying to make for them.
Yeah,
for them.
These are the ones that I'm trying to make so that they understand me. Mm-hmm. This is the one that's kind of like, if nobody else likes it, I'm good with it on the project. I understand it's for us, like Drake's timestamp records.
Okay.
Yeah, we know there.
When I hop in and some of these beats are absolutely ridiculous.
Yes.
But he knows I'm not putting a hook on this. So there's a level that this can't go.
Yeah.
I think that's a conscious choice, in the same way that when he puts a hook on something, he's expecting, okay, there's a level that this should go. I think it's that same thing, just taken to another level.
Because there's a sense of a formula depending on who the artist is and how they design how they want people to receive their music.
Nokia, the guy just knows what he's doing. Like, I hate to talk. Okay, I'll talk about another artist because I don't want to get flamed.
Let him. No, go ahead. Please go to the comments and flame.
But
or glaze.
There are some art. Okay, I'll use a Coldplay example. I'll use Coldplay.
Okay, look at the stars. Look how they shine for you, and it was all yellow.
Bro, there are times where I'm listening to the music that these guys make. I'll listen to a Coldplay album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
bro. There's a lot of ones on there that's just for them. It's just. But bro, the radio or the first single, they don't miss on those. And they make you think that the album is full of that. And it never. If you listen to a Coldplay album, bro, there's only
it's definitely
2-3 bangers.
That
The
are
rest of them are ballads, deep, reflective music. But when they gotta go and give you a scientist, give you
that's what I'm about to say, because there is the ballady one that seems like it's just for them, that ends up being the single.
And that's and
then you're just like,
I don't want you to forget
how?
about.
Another guy who was really good at that, Ed Sheeran. I remember Ed Sheeran being crazy good at that. If Ed Sheeran wanted to give you one that he knew was going to run the summer, hold that. And he would have a
Fix You from Coldplay didn't sound like it was supposed to be a single.
I don't think so either.
You don't think that was done on purpose? Like,
I didn't. Don't say purpose.
It's just so iconic.
Not about purpose.
I know.
But I'm trying to think of when I first heard it.
Didn't know what that was.
That doesn't sound like it's supposed to be the radio that we're gonna hear every day. But Ed Sheeran's song, that one sounds like it's supposed to be.
Which one? The Shape of You.
Yeah,
that sounds like it's supposed. That sounds like it's supposed to.
Bro, remember when Ed Sheeran first came out, he knew how to hit the radio hard.
But here's what I would say though, because Shape of You is an interesting juxtaposition, because when you compare his other radio hits to that, Shape of You, I still look at as still taking a risk, because at that point, remember, the closest category that they would put that song in would be like the island, Caribbean, Afro, that type of thing. And then with the TLC interpolation or whatever. But at that time, it wasn't piping hot, and I guarantee that would work. That was still, I'm sure for them, that was a risk for them.
Is it a risk for white artists to sing?
Yes, then because it doesn't mean Rihanna was a hit maker. I feel like that was on purpose.
Which songs though? Because you can't talk about, because there's a lot of songs that don't end up working. When Rihanna sits in the studio with
her and Drake and they do "What's My Name," they know what that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hope.
When Rihanna gets with Calvin Harris,
hope. But but that's what
Rihanna
your
gets in the studio with Calvin Harris and does "Found Love in a Hopeless Place," she knew what that was when she left.
Yeah.
A surprise one might be, and it's not even a big one, but bro, Kiss It Better.
Kiss It Better
by Rihanna, I think, is an absolute slap. But you have to like Prince to love it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I just don't imagine that these artists don't know that at that level. Yeah. I'm at a point in my life now where I've been like in a personal study of excellence. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just not at a point where I'm not willing to acknowledge the genius of things that just result in genius.
No, I know. And I
have to believe there's a level of deliberateness to it.
There is.
LeBron goes behind the back end, he did it on purpose.
Yeah,
when Ronaldo skies over a man, does a header, he trains this. He does it on purpose. When Messi curls in a free kick, he does it on purpose. McDavid, when he puts the puck behind his back while skating, slides on the back, scores, he did it on purpose. There's a level of genius, but he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
When an artist hits something and it hits you in your bones within the first 15 seconds, there's genius in the way they do
I know,
that.
but here's my retort to that is that sometimes that genius that you're seeing and you're experiencing is not really genius. Sometimes it's just perfect timing meets opportunity meets all the previous work that they did that actually sonically has nothing to do with this record. The position that the label is in at the time, the position that culture is in at the time, and it's all these things that are bubbling that make that moment when they drop that record mean so much, which is why somebody like
I have a counter to that. I want to let you finish your point, but please.
So, like someone like Quincy Jones, like if you
he's
rest in peace, I know, but everything that he didn't necessarily hit in the way that you think a hit.
But how does that make it?
I think that's because he took his foot off the gas. To me, Quincy made Thriller.
Oh, no, not Quincy made Thriller. Quincy made Thriller.
Okay,
I mean,
so,
he's the executive producer.
I'm just saying it this way. When I know
together.
that you can do that, every other time you didn't do that, I think you just said.
By the way, it's so funny because I didn't want to go there yet because you made me watch something like it's Two Girls, One Cup.
Wow, that's a deep
cut.
Wow.
Anyway, because the Quincy Jones things is so interesting because there's this ageist conversation when it comes to black music, and Quincy Jones was 50 when he made Thriller.
Brother, genius.
Right? Which means that everything he was doing before.
And you realize it's on purpose. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's too many in a row on purpose. Teddy Riley, too many in a row on purpose.
Babyface.
Oh my God.
But here's the thing. Because of the way the music industry was, you are only aware of everything that hit.
I'll make an argument like this then. If Babyface came out today and had to be a trap artist or like whatever the sonic offering is of today,
oh my God,
he'd find a way. I think he's a musical genius.
Well, yes. Well, he did find a way.
In the time that he was in what he was listening to and his influences, because we have to admit, Babyface took what he was listening to and took it to the next level. He added an appropriate spin on something that was there.
Yeah.
And made us say, whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
Same thing Teddy Riley did. Added an appropriate spin to something that was there.
Yeah.
You add those guys in today's generation, they're going to find a way to do that with today's sound. They are ultimate geniuses.
I mean,
in my opinion.
Babyface produced Snooze by SZA.
So it means he's here.
Yeah, but you were gonna say something.
I can't remember.
Sorry.
No, it's both. It's okay. It's a music related thing.
Go ahead. Maybe
my counter to your point, by the way, about the time thing. If you play a great song from 1985 today, people will dance. There's something genius about the music.
I don't know if that's true.
Come on. We sat here a couple weeks ago. I played Iris by Google Dolls, and we all sang.
I know, but
that song's from 1998.
I know, but there is this weird thing that's happening in music right now.
That what?
There's this thing. There's this undercurrent.
If I play Backstreet Boys right now, girls start saying, "Bro, the music is genius.
They're still on tour.
I know. But there's this,
and people who've never heard it. I can find somebody born in the year. I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry. I can find somebody born in the year 2000, like my sister, and I play her Iris by Google Dolls that came out in 1998 that she did not listen to. Yeah. It was not her music. My sister's the one who came to me and told me about the bad baby beef with
Alabama.
Alabama, right? Yeah, that's what she's on.
Yeah.
And if I play my sister Iris by Google Dolls, she'd be like, "What is this?"
But in a good or bad way.
Amazing way.
Okay, so here's why.
Because the song is a genius level song.
Okay, but there's a reason for that, though. I think
what's the reason?
Maybe this is why trends come and go.
Yep.
Genres come and go.
Yes.
They mature, they get better, they get worse, they progress, they regress. But I think the lyrics and the feeling of songs is the thing that has to stay. I think that's the only thing that's consistent between a song that works 20 years ago versus and still being able to work now. I don't think it's just the sonic sensibilities of the record. Like a well-produced record is not necessarily going to work today. Because
Bring It On Home to Me by Sam Cooke.
But why do you think so?
Made in 1960 still hits.
Because there's some songs that are made years ago sonically that sound like they can go to that. They can go today.
Yeah, because and
why do they? And they don't sound outdated.
And I tell you why. They don't
sound okay.
Because 9 times out of 10, they were probably not producing that with eyes and ears on the trending sound of the day. They were forward thinkers or worked outside of that. Perfect example. Like you look at, and it's an example I brought back. And when you think about the 90s, right? What do you guys think about musically, just sonically? 90s song, 90s.
It's really bad. You're gonna get mad at me. Well, I think of Britney Spears.
Okay, let's go hip hop. Let's go urban.
Oh, urban hip hop?
Yeah, urban. When you think of the 90s, like this is the 90s music.
Yeah, changes Tupac.
Okay,
Fugees.
Okay. When you think about those two songs, there's a certain sonic sensibility that comes with that you attribute to the 90s. But then there's people within that 10-year gap that make the music that sounds like it does not belong in the 90s at all. And it's like,
but I feel like Fugees, but if we're talking about overall, like for Fugees, for example, their music, all their music don't. That's why certain records can go today. That's why on the radio you still hear "Doo Wop That Thing" and you still hear "Killing Me Softly" on any now. What I know I know it's right. It's a reimagined or remix or interpolation, but those go today currently on current stations, current people's music. So So,
but I think that just might be the songwriting. That just might be.
But I don't. So have you
never heard the sounds get old? And that the only songs that lasted there are sounds that were futuristic, but they didn't know it at the time?
Well, okay. So there's outliers and exceptions. Like all the stuff that Timbaland was doing with Aaliyah, Missy, Genuine stuff in the 90s.
I don't care what it sounds like.
No, I know. But the reason why it lasted longer than it did is because it was predating the entire 2000s sound when it was not the 2000s yet.
So Tupac's "I Get Around" shouldn't then play anymore, and it still does. If you play Tupac's "I Get Around" at a summer party, or everybody rock with it.
Let's say the one that went
that's
viral.
A very 90s.
I know, but let's
"I Get Around."
Yes, but let's take it a step. Let's take it a step further. The song of Tupac that's going viral now, which is "How Do You Want It." They have a whole entire dance to. Okay,
and that's 90s as well.
Yes,
that wasn't futuristic.
But also Tupac. No.
The guy had the piano.
No, actually, it's a TikTok song.
But in around what we're saying, I think that it's working because we all agree that these songs are lasting. I think what we're having a conversation on is the reason. You're saying that these songs were futuristic and we didn't know it. I'm saying I think the music is just genius level music, so it's always going to have a place, regardless what it sounds like. Your posture on that is what?
Because I don't know how to articulate it yet. Because it seems like you, who is the producer,
there's two things that I'm saying
telling
that
me
happening.
That these people are making sounds that
foregoing whatever the fuck is going on in the day.
Lock them into a certain time.
No, I'm saying
and that the words are the ones that are bringing these guys to the forefront.
Yes, the words of the songs that are made in the sound of the day last. The songs that are made ignoring the sonic temperature of the day also last. The songs that do not last is the songs that were too on the nose and that were trend chasing at the time and then did not have an ability to exist beyond its time.
What 90s or early 2000s hip hop would you say?
You need a bling hip hop. He'd have to be
finish the
which 90s or that popular?
Okay, yes.
90s late 90s early 2000s hip hop that if you were to play now, you know that it doesn't go because of how it sounds. It can't go. It hasn't gone and it doesn't go.
Are you saying that it's not the zeitgeist or it would go if I play it?
No. The reason why it's gonna go is and you're gonna hate me for this, but I have a child, so I understand.
Yeah.
There is a 2000s resurgence happening right now. So everything that happened in 2000 to 2009 is getting its time in the sun again.
If I play Fireman for your daughter, she rocks with it?
She
Little Wayne's Fireman, like she's gonna rock with it.
She probably
is she gonna rock with that the way we were rocking with that?
I'll take it a step further. I'll take it a step further.
That song?
She's bumping.
Well, I tried to pick something very obscure that wasn't.
What's Drake's first album?
Like mixtape or album?
His album. Take Care. No, not Take Care.
Thank Me Later. You're talking about?
Thank Me Later. She's bumping Fancy and You Think of Me with Jeezy like it is brand new.
Though, that we're talking 2000s. You're cheating.
No, but that's
late. That's 2000.
No, I understand.
That's in her realm.
Yes, but
I think
but you have to understand something. Well, but what I'm saying is that there is a 2000s aesthetic revival that is happening right now. The style of the clothes is coming back. The style of the hair is coming back, and the music as well. When you look at Megan Thee Stallion, when you look at Glorilla, when you look at all these artists that they are sampling all the stuff from 2000 to 2005. So the sound
also joined to Boosie.
Okay, so my point is that unfortunately you have to ask me that question later. It's because it's getting.
So then we have to do it with the 90s. Then
there you go.
What we'd have to do
okay,
is
so give me a 90s record.
Song do we think we play now that doesn't go? That's what is that where we have to?
That we'd have to say sonically.
Okay,
it won't go now because.
How do we feel about Naughty by Nature music?
I love Tretch.
How do we feel about Naughty by Nature music?
Amazing.
Because I think if I play their stuff, it's gonna go.
Yes, but I think
especially in the environment that you want it to be in. If
I think I can play Eric B and Rakim and it goes.
Yeah, but
if I'm playing the right records,
in commercials and it's still on TV and stuff like.
So some of these guys. You need me to find something that doesn't exist. Because if the song wasn't great, it wouldn't still be around.
And that's my point. Because how are they not? Because how is it not a genius?
Everything I'm naming, you're saying, oh well, that's.
We're also being force fed what we because the music industry was so gated and small. They got to tell us what was hot, no matter what, and they force fed it in our psyche. We don't even know if it's good music.
That stuff was real hot though. Like I don't think we were like, for example, okay, I'll say this, unpopular opinion. I do not miss D12. I never thought D12 was popping.
Okay. So
in terms of like you didn't like their music.
I thought D12 was very much.
They were popping.
But they were a thing. We are doing this.
They were popping though.
But like I don't know. I think D12 is an example of what he's saying. I think D12 was in a trend of the day. The weird split your catheter back with her. Like I think all that was then.
Splitting your catheter back with her.
But
and I'm just a weirdo and I cure it's a weirdos and
but there's people that
was then. I don't want to hear that now.
But there's people that.
But I like Action Bronson and Action Bronson to me sounds like Ghostface.
Yes, but
and it's the same type. I don't know what's wrong with me.
And there's a battle rappers that rap like the D12. Battle rappers that are today that people go out of their way to go watch and they rap. It's ain't man, but they made that. All right,
let's do this because I remember this guy was burning hot at the time.
Oh man,
when's the last time you listened to Lloyd Banks?
He's still
now. But when's the last time you went back and listened to some of Lloyd Banks?
Like
music?
The old stuff.
Yes.
He was amazing back. He was
on absolute fire.
But he got new fire though.
Yes, I know.
But it's different. It's just different. That's all.
I know.
Because he's still making music. I'm talking about
the
Lloyd Banks that you met. We all remember Lloyd Banks.
I played Fire. I played Fire recently. Fire. I played Fire recently, and it goes hard. Fire's hard. But you're talking like
if I hear it, but that's my era.
Fire's hard.
I hear it, I'm gonna go.
Jabel, when you're on your way home, play Fire.
You know what? I think I know how to solve this. I just have to play my child some of these songs and see if she likes it or not.
All she does, but it's not fair because she sings nothing but old music.
No, I know. So she actually might be the worst example to use for a case study.
You remember Young Buck?
Of course.
Okay, so now that's someone that I haven't played in a long time.
In a minute, right?
Go back to listen to Buck the World.
And I used to love
Buck. Polo the Don produced all over that. The song with Chester Bennington.
He had two great albums. It's Cashville, yet, right?
Yeah, Straight Outta Cashville. Straight Outta Cashville. And Buck the World. See,
we were just listening to Rich Boy today.
That's different. No, Rich Boy is a time capsule. Like I know why we listen to that.
But that song, if you play that song today,
I sometimes literally feel like the Rich Boy thing is just the three of us.
No, because we were at the hair salon and she played.
What do you play though? Not that one.
No, but that.
I'm just saying that. Let's go get this paper.
No, she wasn't playing this. No, that's us. That's ours. That's ours. That's me, you, Polo the Dog. That's our shit.
But you know what?
But they love that Rich Boy selling crack.
And not to bring Drake back, but I know he loved that too because he ended up putting Rich Boy on his first project, wasn't it? Was it Room for Improvement or which one was it?
I don't know
one of them, but he had a Rich Boy feature,
yeah.
So he went and got those. So he trust me, I'm telling
Drake likes everything that we like.
Well, yeah, because
everyone else ever know.
No,
I like.
That's clearly over with, isn't it?
Yeah,
facts. Okay, do you think that's a beef with them or do you think that's a beef with the label? He's like, I'm not effing with y'all. I'm not letting you surplus.
I don't know. We should ask the fans because I'll tell you this.
Because I was looking at his features.
They'll believe it's the label.
Well played there, mate.
Because on Sexy Songs for You, I looked at the features. He's not trying to give nobody the rub no more.
Yeah, but also he's giving the rub to someone who he's been meaning to do a project with. So I don't think this would be the time.
But like Primi, where do you find Primi from? Think of it. He found a girl that sounded like another girl, so he wouldn't use that girl.
And there's a lot of girls that sound like a lot of girls too.
Yeah, he's not giving the rub no more.
Y'all know.
No, I know, but you have to understand, like, when you're making a project like that, you want to kind of make it as diluted. Yeah. It's only you only need him at the party. And that album's doing pretty well, considering, and the Nokia thing obviously picking up steam. Yeah. Which just proves
picking up steam, if you know what I mean.
It proves. You know what? I'm not sure what it proves because I'm conflicted.
Okay.
I'm conflicted in the sense that I wish the song that kind of took off.
Because why is that song going?
Nokia?
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro, social media. Even I can answer
so
that.
Therefore, so therefore,
because the hook is like, that's the one, right?
Yeah, it's called my hook.
So there's so many different elements.
Is that a TikTok song? If someone played that, is that a TikTok song? Is that a TikTok beat?
It's a Lotto song. Lotto's the reason why I let that song. Yo, Lotto go crazy that song. Lotto, when you out of Atlanta, come up talk to me. I know your man's a mystery and like nobody knows, but like I don't care.
Do you know who her man is? Huh? Do you know who her man is?
Why are you doing that?
It's none of my business.
It's definitely not name.
She's kept that under wraps.
I love that. Yeah,
because Lotto been trying to do this music thing for a minute. She a professional artist.
Yeah, she's been she's professional.
Yeah, which is why she knows
how to do what she do and how to maneuver.
You can tell. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I know how to do it. You guys are just figuring it out now.
You can tell when someone kind of knows what's going on versus where they're just taking it as it comes and just kind of.
I know when to be quiet. I know when to jump in. I know when to.
Where Lil Brooks at?
I don't know, but she...
did she have a song with Jeremiah recently? If not last year.
But remember something, too. Some of these artists, if they're not...
Don't play with it as her, right?
Huh? Yeah, don't play with it as
her record.
Yeah, don't play with it.
You have a record that big. You're supposed to have another record by now.
But that song with Jeremiah was pretty big. Not as big as that, but I mean, she should have more. Yes, I think so. I agree. She should have more.
Bro, she's dope. Think of it. When Glorilla was going on her run,
it
was F&F.
And that's the thing, but that just shows the testament of Glorilla though. That shows the testament of Glorilla because a lot of people when they get a hit or when they get scorching hot, they don't feed into the fire, bro. They just don't. Forget about how come these other records didn't hit? No, I mean they don't even put out enough things to even create another hit anyway.
Well, also, let's not forget, because we did talk about this. I don't remember how long
people wrote her off. We know that. I was there. I was there when people were writing her off.
When she did the drill song with 504 and Shadow Favi, they said, okay, she's done. She can't. And then that's when her entire resurgence of the Yeah Glow era and all the 12 songs that... And funny enough...
She had Yeah Glow before or after Tomorrow 2?
No, after.
Yeah, Glow. So then how are they going to write her off after?
Because she did the drill song with 504 and it was really bad. She was offbeat.
You don't even know it. See?
I'm gonna play it because I don't like when people do things like this.
No, but
it was a compilation. It was a CMG compilation. It was 5Yo. It was 5Yo and Glorilla and 5Yo Glorilla. Oh my God, did they erase it? No. There's no way.
Yeah, open your eyes, nigga.
It's the Cha Cha one. You don't remember this? Don't do this to me, man. Remember they.
I do. Okay.
Okay.
And I love that. And I think that's what pissed me off because I really love that. And I love that real song. The real song.
She just didn't do well on it. So anyway, but the point is, because we've talked about this.
Why we have to blame her? Why can't it be the whole song?
Why can't it be the label?
Yeah, it's...
People.
It is. It's a label compilation. Hold on. It's a label compilation. It's CMG. It's her label.
But so in a weird way, like, okay, and this is where we're just going to draw the line here. We're going to stop it now. In a weird way, I really think that proves my point. Because they blamed her for something that was clearly a label.
But the label didn't put a gun to her head and say, rap this way.
Do you guys
What the fuck?
No, but how do you retort to that?
Because sometimes when you force an artist to do something, like they don't become authentic.
Man,
stop.
She wasn't.
Do you guys believe that the rumor about Bruno Mars owing Neymar, owing Vegas money, which is why he has to do a residency there? Do you guys believe that?
Yes, I believe it.
I do, and I don't even, and I shouldn't.
I believe it. I don't believe it, but I do.
Yeah,
we gotta believe some of this stuff.
He's doing so many dates because he owns a casino of money.
Yes.
Yo, we've watched Scandal 24. We've watched these shows to know that Entourage. These things happen.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, strange things happen, man.
Treating Bruno like
especially when they seem so crazy. It's like,
sometimes it's so crazy. You got to be like, no, it got to be true,
bro.
Like
we got to stop doing that. Like, I've seen people say this too. I don't want to watch that show because it's so unrealistic. Yo, Donald Trump is the president, so I don't want to hear nothing about anything. Everything is realistic
and unrealistic at the same time.
Yeah,
but I was gonna say about Glorilla. Shout out to her because
Yeah,
she
Glo.
just won the iHeart Awards was like a day or two ago, and she won. I think it was Artist of the Year or Female Artist of the Year or whatever.
Really?
Yes, but well, because
crazy.
Well, remember she lost Best New Artist at the Grammy, so this is probably life's autocorrection way of But
I know Tyler got a world artist or something.
Did you guys see they were honoring Mariah Carey?
I saw a clip.
Did you see? Because when they do the honorees, they
That's another artist, by the way, that timeless. Because Mariah Carey is literally a '90s time capsule.
See,
and goes.
See, so what about that?
Yes. What's your question?
There's no reason "Always Be My Baby" should still just be banging places.
And every Christmas for 25 years, that song goes back to number one.
Great writing. These songs are great writing.
Okay.
A lot of these songs she wrote herself.
You put Boys to Men anywhere?
When I'm with my boys.
Oh. Yo.
Okay,
yo, ma.
Anyway,
No, but they play those at fucking weddings and whatnot still today.
Yeah. But my
I'm
point,
thinking of like what's the obscure Boys to Men? Like Uptown Funk? No,
Motown Philly.
Yes, Motown Philly. Motown Philly is very 90s.
Boys to Men.
And it's still hits.
I think this shit is unfair because I think the problem is commercials, movies, they use these old songs.
I didn't know the record is fire.
So when you hear these songs,
file,
yeah, that's also
doesn't
true.
count. You gotta think of the lowest common denominator, like dumbed down person. But
if I picture the dumbest down person, Motown Philly, I'm like, what is this?
Yes, and you know what? New Jack
In a good
Swing
way.
is actually
in a good way.
Not
Like people,
why am I here to do
no,
it?
that is
Guys,
true.
Hold on. Because I want to talk about Mariah Carey, but you guys just
sorry.
walked into
going everywhere.
no. You walked into something I want to talk about.
Okay, I'm still
so
sitting.
the New Jack Swing sound,
Yes.
right? That Teddy Riley pioneered.
Teddy!
And everybody started copying and whatever.
Shouts out to Guy, by the way, the forgotten success story of Teddy
Which
Riley.
guy?
I like. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So New Jack Swing.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Because remember, I told you guys musically everything comes back, and as a DJ, I know this because
Most
I
Def
see
is
it.
proof that stuff expires because Most Def was fire and nobody gives a single song.
No. Fat Bottom Girls. What's the song? Yeah. Is it Fat Bottom Girls?
People don't be checking for Most Def like that.
Yeah, except but they
Most
but
Def and that original Common. No, okay, we found it.
Wait, no.
Wait,
I want to finish my
Common?
New Jack. No.
When's the last time you listened to Finding Forever?
I don't know,
I
but
used
I
to
know
love
it
that.
still slaps.
Yo, goes.
Go will go forever, and I think that's Kanye West. So that's why I give
So
the hit
that's
for it.
say
Production. Now,
But you said only words.
No, but Kanye West is a futurist. I think Kanye West was thinking. Saw
he's
the future
also
when he made that
he's
music.
also a genius.
yes. Anyway, so the New Jack Swing thing.
Sorry, go ahead.
Did New Jack Swing come back? Did it find its way back into the sun? Like I told you, everything does.
I don't
Yes
think
or
it
no?
ever.
You mean new
went
artists
away.
doing New Jack Swing
Yeah,
music?
Did it
I think
happen?
a new artist doing good New Jack Swing will always go because I think New Jack Swing is good music.
Did it happen?
No.
No.
It did.
Who?
Who are the artists? And if you name me two,
give me
yo,
the song.
don't tell me two artists, man.
I'm gonna do the sound. Are you ready? Everybody, get your ears ready. You ready?
Yeah. Bruno Mars brought back New Jack.
With Cardi B.
It's one record.
Yeah, Christopher, what are we doing?
You're
One-offs
not
work,
hear-
bro.
You're
That's
not
you
hearing
can't say
me.
it's back one
Hold on.
record, bro.
Hold on.
If it's
You're
back,
not-
other people would
You're
do
right.
it.
Okay.
Not
You're not hearing me.
Okay, go ahead.
You're not hearing me. That's my point. New Jack Swing, even though it was a great genre and a great subgenre of R&B, it found its way back into the sun with that song. And me and some other DJs asked ourselves, yo, that song was so fire. Finesse, that's what it's called. Why wasn't there 10 more New Jack Swing new versions that were made after that song? Not necessarily by Bruno Mars, but by the industry.
Okay, I know
why. Didn't it work?
I know why.
No, I'm asking for real because we actually don't know. The DJs
this-
are saying we don't know because it was a
They
perfect
still
thing to
play
do.
that song today.
I know. But what about
You
the
can't
other
make
ones?
new ones if that one is still hot.
No, but when a trend comes into when DJ Mustard
Yeah,
made
but I don't
the
think the trend
first
came back though. I think that's the point we're making. When you asked the question, you said, "Did New Jack Swing come back?" I think
didn't.
both said
but
no.
it did.
No, it worked
How?
on a one-off because two very big artists made a great song, and it's going to exist. And
But that was
that
its
is not a
attempt.
trend being back. If a trend is
It
back,
was an attempt.
if a trend is back, multiple people can do it
So why did they not do it? And don't because they're
because it's not back.
okay.
I feel like I'm answering
but
your question.
No, because that's just a decision of you not to make it.
No, bro.
Wait,
For something to be
Because
back,
it's not back. What's this guy asking me to
It's not
confirm?
back.
Bro, Simpson. For something to be back, people have to bring it back. Something's not just back because you say
There has
back.
to be an appetite for it.
No, there has to be desire to
You get an
create it
appetite
first.
for it.
a desire to
Through
create
snippets,
then appetite.
teasers,
That's the problem.
commercials.
Because people think that you have to
test
work
the
off of
waters.
people's appetites. No, fuck your appetites. Let's make what's good and what we think is
I do
dope.
that. And when people stop coming to your show because the taste for your music has left,
but my
then you'll be
point
standing
is,
there
is
saying,
that
I
I
can't
don't
believe
even.
they lost the taste.
I know,
for
but
me.
my point is, my point that I'm saying, and this is it. I'm not trying to make an elongated point, but I'm saying that there should have been a mini resurgence of a couple of records to see if it.
Bro, I'm sure Cypress Hill would still love to be doing that. I'm sure they'd love to do that, but they can only do it in certain parts of LA because it did not come back.
Yeah, but I don't know if anybody tried to make that come back. So you're just making an.
But we don't know,
point.
and we don't know.
Wow, you're so outside the LA music scene is crazy.
Oh, so you're saying that there was a bunch of Cypress Hill
knockoffs, bro? Yeah, all the essays.
I'm sure they were.
Okay, well,
it's gotta be.
Okay, well, they're getting it.
Bro, it's a sound. Like they do it. It didn't come back in the public zeitgeist, but it's a subculture.
Okay, so anyway, that's fair. What I was gonna say about the Mariah Carey thing was that she was getting honored at the iHeart Music Awards,
and Tori Kelly was singing, and
there was Tori Kelly was singing, and
so
me too.
Money
Why does she
Long
look
was
like
singing.
the white? Just like she looks like
the white Mariah
Ciara to
Carey.
me.
Oh,
She looks like Ciara. If you look in her face, there's something about her that just looks
Ciara-ish?
Ciara-ish.
I don't know.
Just look at her. She's pretty.
I just haven't had that moment with her before.
I mean, she's very pretty.
But, no, she's gorgeous, stunning. She's married to a guy.
like a male or like a don,
Like someone named
of
Guy
a gang?
Ritchie.
I think he's a don if he's with her.
Oh, okay.
He's married to
But,
a guy.
Mariah Carey visually though was not impressed about what she was here. It was giving me the Prince vibes.
Mariah Carey gives me. I'm never impressed.
But Money Long,
did they sound good?
I like Money Long, but the Money Long, she was doing a very difficult Mariah Carey
Did
song.
they sound good though to you?
Tori Kelly sounded good, but you know what's funny? When the camera went to Mariah Carey, Tori was flat on the one note that she was not flat for the rest, but just that part. So I felt so bad because I'm like, yo, it was. I promise you guys, her whole performance wasn't like that.
This girl was killing it.
Here, hold on. Here's a bit of Money Long. Yo, if you saw
If I'm Mariah Carey, I wouldn't want to hear my record being done like this. So bring Ariana Grande through. Pay her the money.
Where's Ariana? Well, she's busy.
You know what? She's busy being a wicked gal with her Nigerian lover. But
She's still a man. The Wicked press tour is over.
No, but they're shooting the second
every
one.
time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
they probably couldn't afford it. But if you want it, yo,
But
give
bro,
Ariana Grande the money. I agree with Mariah Carey. You're trying, babies, but that's not what the record is supposed to do.
Where's Ariana Grande?
Where's Ariana? Hold on. Where's Ariana Venti? Where's Ariana Medium? Like we don't even. It doesn't even need to
Well,
be.
who's the medium of her?
I don't know. But I want to say one thing for a second.
I just want to know who that is.
Did you guys see who was beside Mariah Carey?
Yeah, it's her boy too.
And who's your boy?
Anderson.
I have something.
Mr. Anderson.
I have something to ask you guys.
Which Anderson?
Mr. Anderson from the Matrix.
Rest in peace, Mrs. Afeni
Hugo
Anderson.
Weaving?
Pac.
No.
Oh, Anderson Paak. Oh.
Rest in peace, Mr. Afeni Anderson. Anderson Pac. Okay. Do you guys believe? Because this is a tangent. Okay.
I'm sorry, nigga.
Because I know we talking music and stuff, but okay. Anderson Paak is a seasoned, like he's a very good
Super
artist.
fucking talented.
Extremely talented.
Incredible
Writer,
music.
drummer, singer,
Rapper,
does a Bruno Mars, raps, and
writer,
does what the niggas does.
producer.
Yo, he's with Mariah Carey, allegedly, right?
They're
They're
friends.
dating?
They've been seen together many
A
a
lot.
time,
Like in private?
close together
Yeah, like
in
people
proximity.
catching them pictures.
Okay.
So let's go. Just walk with
Let's
me.
go
here.
there. Yeah.
Like they're together.
Or they're friends.
Do you subscribe to the notion that
I subscribe to
because
Netflix.
remember Nick Cannon says
Cannon.
that Mariah Carey is someone who, of all the women that he's been with, like he kind of regrets how he handled the relationship, and that he
was younger.
and given another opportunity, he would do things differently. Do you subscribe to the notion of being of those guys who not necessarily lay in wait for a woman, but kind of watch the mistakes that another man made with no intention of being with her, but thinking to himself, man, that could never be me. Because given the opportunity,
I don't think there's men like that.
I'm sorry?
I don't think there's men like that who get the opportunity to actually get with that woman.
Wait, you don't think that there's men that think
I think they are. I just don't think they are ever.
that they ever end up getting the opportunity? But you do, but
I
for
think
the
men that get with Mariah Carey are focused on
no,
what
but
they're
let's
doing.
forget. It doesn't have to necessarily be about Mariah Carey. But I'm just talking about. Let's take it.
Any man who says, "Yo, that could never be me if I got a chance," bro, that's unnecessarily beg, bro. And it's cat most of the time.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's cat?
How you gonna watch what I'm doing to my girl and think, man, if I was with your girl, I wouldn't do that?
Like you mean you disgusting. Fumbling one of the greatest talents in the world and beautiful people.
So that has nothing to do with you. That has to just do with my game of like, yo, if she came my way. Like that Drake thing that he said about Chris Brown. He's just mad that when a girl that he loves came my way, I do what a real nigga should do. I treat her with respect.
I understand.
That has nothing to do with you.
But I don't agree that it doesn't have anything to do with you.
Me rocking with a new girl has nothing to do with her ex-man. At all. It has nothing to do with what he did, what he didn't do.
But Mariah Carey is... Okay, so now this is where we'll bring the celebrity part back in. We'll bring the celebrity because it's Mariah Carey. So everybody knows Mariah Carey. So put yourself in
I'll say this. I'm going to say this and I'm going to give it to you. If you're a man... Because I used to be this way.
Don't give it to me. I don't want it.
I used to be like this. I'm not like this no more. If you were in relationships where your ex-man cheated on you and you want to use that as a license to go through my phone, I'm not doing that no more. No, that has nothing to do with it.
You're using it as a net. No, it's not.
If it was me, I'd do everything to make it feel secure. No, you can't go through my phone.
No, I know, but that's not because you're using a negative ideology in this.
This guy used to lick your asshole. I'm not tossing your salad all the time.
Just because he used to do that.
What if there's ranch dressing?
What if he doesn't like ranch dressing? What if he doesn't like dressing
balsamic?
I know you understand my point.
No, I don't. No, I don't understand your point.
I don't
just
base
because somebody
my
else
approach
did
on a woman
on somebody else,
whether it was positive or negative. I am me. If I happen to do things that intersect with your past and you like those, great. If I do things that intersect with your past and you don't like those, but I can't change them because they're part of me, man, that's tough. We're gonna have to work on it. If there's stuff I could jettison, then okay. Either way, it has nothing to do with your man. It's not like I'm studying what he did, trying to come as a version that I think is a better fit.
No, you don't study it, but when you see a man like Nick Cannon,
it's not hard to decide not to, go have, other kids with other women.
And that's my point. So do you think that do you think that he represents the kind of man where it's like, yo, there's no way assuming they're together, and I know this is sounding like a gossip site, whatever, but assuming that they are together,
ass niggas,
right? If they are together indeed, don't you think that there was a point in time where
Anderson said
he thought about maybe being... But seeing what he did and being like, yo,
the level of dirty mac in your heart is actually surprising.
Sorry?
I think a man to come up with this, the level of dirty mac in your heart is nuts.
You really think that Anderson is thinking like that?
Listen,
it's going to be based on if he makes what kind of mistakes he makes.
Are you that guy? Do you watch women from across the way with their man and think, can't wait till it's my time?
No, but can't wait is an assumption that I'm going to get. Exactly.
What? Y'all African men are nuts.
No, I'm saying slightly.
Let it be clear. I'm Jamaican. These guys are Niger boys.
No.
I don't know what they're
saying. You're a bumbleclot liar.
Styles, I would never do that. What I'm saying is that changed a little bit of what he was trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
Fair.
Yeah, but I never do that. Hell no.
No, but I'm just saying, like, there's a world where you're like, yo, it's Mariah. You just started this conversation about how iconic Mariah Carey is. Forget about the looks and forget about... We're talking about...
looks.
I know, but it's Mariah Carey. So
I do a lot of things, but I want to...
If you get an opportunity, you are going to take everything that you've learned.
No, it wouldn't be based off Nick Cannon did this, I can't.
No, but it's, if Nick Cannon is there regretting saying that he should still be with her, then the assumption is that she broke up with him.
And if there's a lot of men who regret things, bro. There's a lot of guys who regret not.
But you know what the men do that regret things?
No, I've broken up with people.
They go and get them back.
Oh yeah?
What if she don't want you back?
They try.
What if she don't want you back?
Exactly. So if he ruined his one true love chance with the 12
you can break up with someone and then regret breaking up with someone. It doesn't have to be that they kicked me out.
You know what? That's pathetic. Because if you don't try to get
I made a mistake.
Back, I know. And you have to live with the mistake. So is Anderson .Paak living in this world where he knows so much where he's like, yo, I'm not going to even mess up.
I just think...
Anderson's not thinking about Kevin.
I don't think we're giving enough credit to the type of alpha male that Anderson .Paak probably
He's definitely...
Well, he also he has a child as well, and he has a baby moms, and I think...
Yeah, he was with her.
But I'm just saying, I don't think Anderson goes up there thinking, man, I got to be better than Nick. I think he's like, I'm going to be Anderson .Paak. I think you're gonna like Anderson .Paak.
Yeah, I'm fly.
I know you've been with Nick Cannon before. I know you've been with this guy, that guy. But guess what? You know you've never had
Tony Mottola,
an Anderson,
like actual demons. She's been with like terrible.
Yeah, I believe Michael.
But you've never been with Anderson .Paak.
Yeah,
and I'm willing to bet based off what you say in our little dates here.
Yeah,
that you're gonna enjoy Anderson .Paak. I even say that to women I date. I'm only here because I think this is gonna be a good fit for you based off what you're describing to me and telling me what you want out of life.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a good fit for you.
Okay, that's no, because you have to understand something.
Why are you laughing at me, nigga? You honestly fuck this nigga, V.
No, please, no, color it in.
Bleep that out. I don't want to swear in this spot.
Yeah, why you swearing at me, man? We need ads.
The only reason why I said that, to be honest, is because when I was watching that clip of Money Long, which is an amazing writer and singer, butcher that
She's
song, and then
amazing.
Mariah Carey looked to the left and looked
She
at
didn't
Anderson.
butcher that song.
Okay,
I didn't listen to
That's
it.
a butchering, fam.
No, but I didn't listen.
it's not a butchering. Maybe it's a little filleting, you know, just a little knife, a little sushi, a little sushi knife, and just a little.
Yeah.
And she's a great singer, and I love her. So I know this.
That's just not her register.
Yeah, they took the money out.
okay.
They took the money out the register.
Some great ball players can't dunk. That's just
Right.
not their.
But my point is when I saw her look to the left at
the
Anderson,
left, to
who
the
was
left.
enjoying the entire thing because he knows that he's beside.
Oh
and with
my
a
God,
legend.
no.
What are you doing?
Wait.
No, I'm not doing this.
What do you think I'm about
What
to
are you
say?
doing?
I'm not doing this.
What is this guy
No, I'm
doing?
not doing this.
Is this why you took us here?
What's going
I
on
feel
here?
so let down by you right now.
Wait.
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to say
You're not doing this right now, right?
when I saw her look to the left,
You
the
said
way
this-
that Prince looked at his friend when Trey Songz, who's a terrible person, was butchering one of Prince's iconic songs.
Oh yeah, but that was crazy.
Right? The
That
way
was
she
crazy.
turned and looked at the man who was beside her, which was Anderson .Paak, who at the time
Was enjoying the
just
show.
enjoying because he knows at the end of the day, I'm with a legend.
And that's why
allegedly, I'm enjoying this because first of all, I'm seeing this girl get praised by industry people. This is amazing.
Yeah.
But that's why my mind went down this rabbit hole because I'm thinking, here is this supportive nigga with his girl who hates this shit, but he's just still there like, yo.
How do you know? Wait, how do you know he hates this shit?
I didn't say he. I said she. She hates the shit. And he is supporting her by enjoying the performance regardless, being supportive, being beside her. He doesn't have to be beside her.
In this moment, I realize the type of guy you are.
What kind of guy? No. Please tell me about myself.
I don't understand what he's saying. Are you saying that he's pretending to enjoy
No.
this to
He's
support
saying
her?
He has no agency because he's doing a bad thing.
No.
Okay, so what
That's
are you
not
saying?
what I'm saying.
What are you
Then what are you saying?
I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
how their relationship got to where it is and like the kind of person that he is to be in that position at that moment in time. Beside her, enjoying the show.
Yeah.
She's looking at him because she's looking at someone who she's not just with at the award show, she's with him every day and she's looking for that connection. Then I started to think, okay, well, what kind of relationship or situation do they have going on? And then I started to do the deeper dive into the entire thing of their connection.
Of Anderson .Paak and her connection.
Yes.
And you came to
Because
a
she
conclusion.
looked at him like they be keying and doing this shit off camera.
And saying, why are you leaving me to dry? You should be.
She's like, yo,
you should be angry like me.
What? But it doesn't even. No, but that part's not even the part that I even care about.
What part do you care about?
The kind of connection that they may have. That's it.
But they're together, I guess.
But that's only alleged still. We still don't know. But you understand why my mind started coloring in the
So
lines?
he was enjoying music.
She had a little intimate, funny moment where she
She
looked at her
back at him
man.
with a bit of a smirk, like, you enjoying this? buddy?
Or like, oh my God, this girl's really doing this to my record.
What do we? Oh, all right.
No, please. No,
We've
go on.
all been with our girls where we're laughing and they're beside us and they're not enjoying something.
No, I haven't.
Oh, I have.
You haven't?
I have. Sorry.
No, this
sorry.
is an intervention.
Sorry, girl. I'm laughing
Wait.
at this.
No.
Or
you
having
don't
a good
have
time.
inside jokes with your girl?
No, but my point is,
Or you and her don't be laughing about stuff that, only y'all gonna laugh about in this public space because y'all have the same sense of humor in this particular thing because you guys spend that much time together? You don't have that?
No, what I'm saying is seeing it on display on a world stage is different than having that personal experience.
But they're human
Because
beings.
I'm
It's the
getting to
same
see
experience. The
Mariah
cameras are
Carey,
just there.
who's been singing since the 90s,
So what does that have to do with anything?
because it's seeing a legend have a legendary moment
You
with
don't think
another.
legends are human? Are you okay?
Sometimes I don't.
No, you must think
Sometimes I
not
don't.
anymore. Not anymore.
Sometimes I don't.
How do you feel when athletes cry?
I think they bitches.
Wow.
Listen.
What the fuck just happened?
All right. Okay. Let's move on.
I
'Cause
just don't understand how he was so captivated. I feel like, I don't know, go outside, go to the park, people watch. Like,
I know,
you're going to
but
see it
it's
happen a
Mariah
lot.
Carey, and it's also Anderson .Paak, who I'm rooting for as a human being. I think of Anderson .Paak, and I think of how great of an artist he is, and they keep playing around with this nigga.
Wait,
And then
who keeps
the
playing around?
industry played
But the
around with
guy
him for a long
has
time.
success. Am I crazy?
No,
That Anderson .Paak
did he
has
not
had
do?
success?
Wait,
They only started giving him
did he not
respect when
do
he hooked
Silk
up with
Song?
Bruno
Yeah,
Mars.
and that was very successful.
They didn't give him success when he did the song with Avicii?
What
song
song
is that?
did
Wait.
Anderson
Anderson
.Paak
.Paak is singing on Wake Me Up, isn't he?
Wake me up.
I'm gonna leave, and I'm not going.
Wait, can you sing the song? What song?
Wake me up when it's all
Who is that?
over.
Google it. Who is it?
Google
Google it and tell me who it
Siri.
is. If I'm right about this, I want money.
Avicii sings "Wake Me Up" with what Negro?
The Negro.
Okay, I found this on the web for Avicii sings Wake.
Do you know who
Check it out.
Aloe Black is?
Oh fuck! Get this Trivelle out of here. Yo, Trivelle, where's our money?
No, you know what? Fuck both of you niggas, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Because you guys sat up here and berated me.
Wait, I'm not berating for shit. The only thing I was berating or confused about was if I'm Anderson .Paak, I'm not thinking about what working kind of went wrong. So I can
don't try to move the goalposts now that he's been proven wrong.
That's what I was on. No, I don't. No, I didn't join him in that bullshit.
It was my one last point.
No, I wasn't joining.
You're trying to invalidate my multitude of correct points.
Yeah, you're damn right. Welcome to 2025.
Okay, now that I know who Anderson .Paak is.
Yeah, Aloe Black.
Don't ever fucking God. Wait.
You're about to change your mind?
You also just thought that was just him, period?
No. I okay. Do you know how sometimes somebody gives you a name and like,
he
knows? I know.
He knows Anderson .Paak is with Silk Sonic with fucking. Come on.
I made a mistake.
I know, and my point is that the industry's been playing with him. So listen, whether he's because he gets a girl or yes.
I get a feel when Drake finally gets married.
Yo, I might cry. I might.
All right.
If he wants to be married.
Yeah.
Imagine you cry for someone else's wedding and then don't cry your own. Well, your girl will judge you.
Well, I mean,
I'll judge
cry
you.
at my own.
I would judge you.
No, I wouldn't cry at Drake's wedding, but I would be touched.
Like, are you going to be a crying groom?
Because what do you cry about?
I don't know.
Because you'd have to establish what you're
in love.
Okay, then okay.
If I getting to your wedding day.
I don't know if I'm crying.
We're about to do this.
If I do tears, I don't know if it's when she comes or like.
Or when she comes.
Or when she's right here.
Hey,
like I don't know if it's
hard to imagine, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's when she's walking there or
whatever.
Who knows?
They know nor the date nor the time. They know, but he comes like a thief.
I think if I see my bride walking down the aisle, I'm cooked.
Okay, that's fair.
I think that's a moment of.
That's when you would. Okay,
that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not gonna. That's why I'm not gonna look yet until she's like.
And I see my family and friends.
So that's the trick.
Being like, yeah.
The trick is not to look yet. No, the trick is not to look yet.
So you're gonna put your back to her?
No, okay, but aren't usually on the side? Aren't you on the
crazy at a wedding?
No, but no, you're like sometimes it's like a little of an angle, right? Like this, like a.
I haven't seen a groom hold the side stance while the bride is coming down the aisle.
No, it's like I don't want to see.
Forever.
I don't want to see. Wait.
But you know him; he's gonna have the sunglasses. So
are you gonna wear sunglasses
at night?
Yes, Corey Hart, but he's gonna wear.
Will you have sunglasses on when you're getting married?
I think you will.
Maybe. Because if I cry, I definitely don't want no one to see.
See, there you go. There you go. There you go right there.
Bro, I'll probably like weep. One of my groomsmen. First of all, I decided I'm not doing a best man. I'm just doing a bunch of groomsmen.
I respect that.
Yes, I'm in. Pause.
One of them is gonna have to console me. And the reason why I'm not doing a best man, I'm just doing groomsmen. I haven't gone through the best man selection thing. Oh, of course, it'd be perfect.
So put it up. Let him know.
Oh, I've been consoled by him before.
That's it.
Because I'm just gonna do men, and I'm gonna do them by height, so it's all symmetrical because I'm very tall.
Oh,
yeah.
Instead of like this is my best friend and that's my best, because it causes problems.
It can definitely cause problems for people that are not.
I like that approach.
Confident in.
All y'all my guys.
I think I'll just do that too.
I'm just bucking the trend. Best man for who? Who's gonna give me the ring? The guy closest to me. Who's that gonna be? The one who's closest to my height.
If you give everybody something different to do, oh, it's perfect.
Big facts.
One gives you the ring. One
the ring. One has a handkerchief. One guy planned a bachelor party.
Each person then it's
No, I respect that. Wow, that was
bring the speech. Someone give the speech. I mean, no, hand the speech.
Do you care about my relationships as much as you care about Aloe Black's relationships?
Yo, Aloe Black. Yo, he.
What? Wait, but
it's not Aloe Black. It's Anderson .Paak.
He knows. He's trying to.
It's Anderson .Paak, right?
Yeah.
Right. Wait, as opposed to what?
Because some people say Anderson .Paak.
Well, Eminem said, "Rest in peace to Mrs. Afeni Anderson .Paak." So, he literally said it that way. How many times I've been trying to get that? Anyway, so
all right, moving along. We thought about
So wow, that's okay.
Great things called.
So albums, a couple of albums came out. Did
we talk about Tory yet?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't hear the Tory Lanez album.
Whoa, why not?
I didn't listen to it yet. I have it ready though.
Hold on.
I've heard a couple of stuff.
Okay,
go ahead.
And I did hear a couple of songs as well. Trivelle, you are the resident Tory apologizer. No,
what?
I'm trying to have fun.
Have fun. Go ahead.
No. But he dropped an album in prison. Now,
Peterson.
Here's what I will say, just from the technical aspect, before you give your input on the actual album itself. I'm not sure how
he did it.
This one was recorded. My understanding was originally the way that they did this was the way that I explained to you guys before, which is when you have an AI model that is trained to know your voice by inputting a bunch of your songs in it, and then what you do is you sing into it, and then it covers your original voice with a mixed perfect version of your AI voice. That's what I thought he was doing. But then someone was telling me that he was recording while like the guards were breaking up fights and stuff like that, and it was just like really great mixing. So I don't know anymore if it was AI or not. Like, I have no idea. Trivelle, when you listen to the album, because I only heard a couple of songs, but when you listen to it entirely, how did the vocals sound? Like, did anything about it sound, I don't want to say artificial, but did any of it sound like too perfect? Like, because the thing with AI is it can end up sounding too perfect, and where you don't hear certain things, but then also there will be a certain effect or level of quality that it cannot reach because it is AI. So when you heard it, what was your because you've done music at length, so you kind of know, what did you hear when you heard it vocally speaking? Because obviously the beats, they can mix it anywhere, so that doesn't really count. But how did the vocals sound? Like, is it a song you could hear? Is it music that you can hear like in the club, on the radio, in the gym, in the car, in the headphones, and the earbuds?
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It sounded very, very clean. Very clean.
Was it like too clean? Or
No, it didn't sound AI-ish. Like, you can hear, okay, because we record the podcast, you know, sometimes like you record audio.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you have programs that will try and kill the ambient noise.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work.
So then it makes your voice sound just a little
compressed,
digitized, a little compressed.
Okay.
Like it's almost crushing the sound so you don't pick up any imperfections.
Yeah.
But then that gets drowned out in the production, and
so you do hear a little bit of that, like
a little bit, but you got to look for it.
Okay.
You got to be looking for it. If you just plug, if you've been under a rock and I give you the Peterson album and don't tell you this guy's in prison, you're just going to think
it's another album that just came out.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a good or bad thing, but it is a thing.
It's impressive. It's the most impressive prison album I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Well, what prison albums are we putting it up
against? It's more so because of Tory as an artist. He has to use his autotune. He has to sing.
Shine did
layers,
one.
He has to use levels. It's not a straightforward spitting bars. The guy
Shine did one before from jail.
Right.
And Wave God did some from jail.
Yeah. Vibes Cartel has recorded at length in prison.
Exactly.
Here's what I will say about Vibes Cartel as a quick side note. I remember when I was talking about how I wasn't sure how he was recording in jail. Yo, I heard some other songs that the beats and stuff were so amazing. Some of the vocals were piss poor. Like, it sounded like an answering machine.
Yeah, so he figured it out.
Yeah. Like, he's lucky that he figured that out for Fever, his most important record to date. Because I heard some other songs, everything sounded great, but then it sounded like he was recording in a bathroom.
But as you heard in some of those interviews, if you did, he said that when they confiscated one of his first things, he got another thing, and
that's
they
probably
did it
where the
again.
better
So
quality
maybe the better
came.
quality came in from the, because he did say recording from an iPhone, but then later on he said he recorded from
an iPad.
iPad.
Or is it just Jamaicans not knowing the difference?
That could have been a newer one. You know what I mean? A newer technology. You know whatnot.
iPhone, iPad, it's a Nintendo Switch.
Better earphones, whatnot. So yeah.
But overall,
mics.
But overall, the Tory Lanez album was good.
Bro, it's incredible.
Yeah, and you know the other thing too?
30,000, I think.
Yeah, well, 24,000. But here's the thing: that is such an impressive number for an album. Okay, you see how I remember
no promo, bro.
Remember 2 weeks ago remember 2 weeks ago when they were like, oh, the sweet sexy songs for you wasn't being promoted. Meanwhile, it was on all the Spotify playlists and billboards and stuff like that. Tory Lanez was the actual blackballing that you guys thought that the sweet sexy.
No, you have to go find it to listen to it.
Yeah,
you have to find it to listen to it. You have
Yeah.
to know about it to go get it. Dropped right at midnight, bro. I listened to it right at midnight,
Yeah,
brother. Man, that first record hits.
yeah.
There's a record at the end, Free Tory, that hits. I had a joke with my friend that says if Tory Lanez don't get out of jail after saying all this, he's gonna kill himself.
Oh my god.
There's one where he's like, the release coming in the name of Jesus. I'm like, I hope so.
Oh.
All right. There's a record that, interesting, because I listen on streaming, so I'd be interested to people who bought the project. There's a record called Lawyer Fees, or like right before Lawyer Fees, where he had 2 calls from an attorney. So one seemed like an attorney that was dropping him.
Yeah.
And one was from an attorney that was picking him up.
One. Okay.
When you listen to it on streaming now, the call from the attorney that dropped him isn't there. So I don't know if he sent.
It's a lawyer. First he's gonna get it up. I have 100 documents that says you cannot do this shit.
Yeah. So that was just interesting. Like one of those interesting. Like I remember the last time that happened to me that I noticed was Donda with Kanye West, because there was a record I loved and I remember they didn't get the sample cleared, so they took it out.
Yes, the trick.
Bro, I haven't heard a song since.
That's why the best thing to do is buy the album.
Because whatever iteration comes after is their business.
It's like the J. Cole thing. With the J. Cole, I might delete later. If you bought it, you still have the diss track.
Yeah. And he warned you that he was going to delete later, so I don't know why.
And if you only listen to streaming, that this track doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I have the diss track.
I have the diss track. It's crazy. It's like old mixtape days. Yo,
what is that Kanye West song called?
Which one?
The one from Donda. Remember, and he sampled it.
It's sampling Donna Summer.
It's Donna Summers, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't Donda. It was the one after. It's the Ye Dollar Sign album.
Dollar sign.
That and then they removed it, and it was like, her estate is like, we're not allowing this. And also another album that came out, which I also didn't get to finish all of it, was the Playboy Cardi.
I gave it
joint.
I gave it 1 second.
I didn't listen to all of it yet. I listened to probably half of
I
it.
gave it 1 second.
And you didn't fuck with it.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
that's just not my bag though. And
that's
Well, I Feel Love. No, they sampled I Feel Love, and the song was called Good Don't Die.
Yes, the Good Don't Die. Yes. But from what I heard of the Playboy Cardi album, I did like. What I do understand though, when it comes to his music, is the best way to explain it. Because I don't like when people bring up the fact that if like it's only for a certain like age demographic or this and whatever. If you're older and you like it, they have a problem with it. If you do like it, it's because you're younger, like all these stupid shit. I think music consumption is, do you like it or do you not? Can you see yourself listening to this or can you not see yourself listening to it? And the other category of music consumption is, does it sound good but just not for you? Because you can identify when something sounds good and it's like, I can't see myself listening to this, but this is well done. And there's so many different nuances that people just kind of go, it's good or it's trash, but with these other, needless other adjectives to it, which I don't really respect. But for someone who they've been clamoring for, a project from for such an extended period of time, like
5 years,
right? And I can tell that he did not want to put it out. Like you can tell the way people put together some of these projects, like 30 songs. It's just like, just take all the recent songs. Just fucking put it on there and that's it. But yeah, no, shout outs to him. I think they said he might do, and I don't care about sales, but unfortunately we do. They do.
No, people do.
Yeah, they said it might be do like 310. It went 250 and it went up to like 310 or something like that. So we'll see.
I didn't see that one.
Well, yeah,
I didn't see that one.
Exactly.
I saw 250.
Did you hear about? It's funny because that number might actually change. Did you hear about the new
rules?
The new consumption rules for album sales now?
No,
they've changed a bunch of things. So it was very difficult to kind of
and people are already complaining about it.
Yes, but here's what
fans
are
complaining about that.
I see what you're doing.
Fans. It has nothing to do with them though.
Right.
But they're complaining about it.
So here's what they're actually changing, which is actually going to mess with a lot of people.
Do you guys think that this is evidence that people care about the music business or the labels?
This is another thing for it. Yes, this is another thing on the list.
Yes.
And it's another thing on the list.
Oh, yeah, by the way, NFL quick thing while he looks for the facts. Shout out to Jamar Chase. Got his money paid from the Cincinnati Bengals. Shout out to T. Higgins.
How many years?
Got his money 4 years. I think Jamar Chase got 121 million.
I saw that.
T. Higgins got, I think, like 115 or 112 or something like that. Two. I mean, it solidifies that the defense is going to be garbage for the next little while because they can't sign nobody else. But them boys deserve their money.
Locked up.
Yeah, them boys deserve their money.
Still,
please.
No.
With the rule.
So I lost one of the things.
The rules confused
anyway,
a little bit, but
so remember when Taylor Swift had like
Taylor.
1,000 versions of her last album.
Yeah.
Deluxe, triple deluxe, this, that, they said, all right, only 4 digital exclusive versions will be allowed for the life of an album, including deluxe versions. So all those different variants that they try to sell to try to get more sales, 4 variations maximum.
Yeah, because what do you mean 4? Like 4 additional songs?
No, exclusive digital exclusive versions will be allowed for the life of an album.
It'd be like the project.
Yeah.
The return to the project. The project returned acoustic.
Do you understand how many Taylor Swift did? No, I don't think you're understanding how many she did.
4's enough though for everybody else but her.
Okay, so
exactly.
So now we're gonna slow down hers then.
Also, digital D2C exclusive versions cannot be put up for sale during the middle of the first week. They either need to be available for pre-order, and these are digital versions, or held for a later week of release. Meaning,
when is that? When's later to them?
Like after the first week sales come in.
So I can't buy it once the week has already started. I have to have pre-ordered it or wait a week for it to count.
Yes. Yes. It cannot be. No, you can't put up the sales have to be available when the album is out. You can't put it up later because you start to see that, you don't have enough sales. So you're trying to,
that's people silly, do that. But sure.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm an artist. I put it out. Oh, wow. People like this. Sell it.
Yeah.
And I can't do that now?
And the minimum price for the exclusive digital albums has been raised to $7.99. So
no more $4.99s.
Okay, because what artists were doing was when they saw how much they were selling,
they dropped it lower so people can get it up.
Exactly. And one of the most interesting ones is that you have to actually what's the word? Like you have to get the album. Like so if you get the code and it says, okay, buy this shirt and you get the album with it, right? And then there's like a redemption code. Mm-hmm. You actually have to redeem the code.
I can't just buy the shirt and they count it like I redeemed the code.
Yeah, you have to actually. They want you to physically.
Activate it.
Yes, because people are getting away with just doing that.
Selling shirts. People are getting away with just selling shirts and mugs.
Yeah, and and you know what? And what you're gonna notice now is that
bots can do it because I'm sure people are getting paid to just buy it.
Sorry. The other thing too, which I lost because this thing fucking erased it, is that they have a captcha thing now where because labels were buying a bunch of digital albums with one credit card, but now there is those captchas that you put on a page to make sure it's one person.
That too. Like I mean, let's don't.
Yeah, but the difference is that they're gonna
it slows it down at least for some.
Hey, I mean, you spend a bit more money. You just got to call the capture guy now. Whereas before you were able to give an intern a credit card.
Do you know the capture guy?
And they're gonna take it from the artist. The extra money you're gonna take from the artist.
Oh my God.
And then the fans are going to complain about that and say that's why their artist is not doing well.
Almost like they are invested in
the business.
I don't doubt that people care about the business. I doubt that people care about the label. I'm going to keep reiterating that.
And the business is the label.
But I don't. But that distinction is really not
very important and specific. I agree.
It's
almost like the music business has always been the same, even though record labels keep changing.
The label.
Wait, say that again.
It's almost like the music business has remained the same, even though the labels keep changing.
The music business has not remained the same.
The tenors and concepts of the music business have remained the same.
Like what?
We're trying to find every single opportunity to monetize the thing that just came out of your mouth.
That just sounds nice. I don't like because I don't know. Everything that comes out of your mouth. I mean,
tell that to Justin Timberlake when he made that "Bada Bob Bob" jingle for McDonald's. It's because somebody came in and said, "Yo, let's try and monetize this, bro."
Yeah.
Can you think you can do it? They'll pay.
Yeah.
But that's the answer to music. Do you think you can do it? They'll pay.
Wasn't that Pusha T?
Well, it was
both of them.
Well, yeah. Well, because he was singing, but Pusha came.
Pusha wrote it.
Yeah, with Pharrell or whatever. Right. Speaking of Pharrell, I'm
for real.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna come up here and talk about what Kanye has been doing.
Oh yeah, no.
No. There's no space. I don't think there's room for that. I don't want to.
There's like even
because I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna chill.
I want to respect the groupings and the people that he's victimizing, but I also want to respect
that whatever's going on,
his possible claims of
what's going on,
mental psychopathy. But I also want to give room to those that say it's very bizarre that he has episodes when he's dropping music. So encompassing all of that, I'll choose to sit it out.
Yeah, it's because I'm reading
when the album comes out. We talk about the music,
the conflicts he's getting in with top 5 at this point now. Like it's
top 5
saying stuff about
Yeah. I'm leaving that. I'm leaving that.
Honestly, I don't Kanye has done such.
That's a man that made you probably $1 billion, like hundreds of millions of dollars, man.
Oh no, he said he made it. He made all these people millions. He made him millions. Close up there.
Like, I understand. Like,
talking about my kids, bro, online.
Yo, like Andrew Schultz said something like the way that he operates is that he just wants to go in the opposite direction of what normal conversation is going. But there's a certain line, and I can't see, like, when he was doing it's gonna sound really messed up, but when he's doing the SWATs, like that,
when he was attacking the community, the Jewish community.
Yeah, like I saw what the parallels he was trying to draw because he was saying they own the music industry.
No, my position.
Wait, no. There is no. We don't have. Well, you have a position in this context.
Yeah, what's going on?
Because I don't even want to get.
Are we
too deep into
100%
it.
sure that Kanye West is okay?
No. But I don't even know. But I don't even know if that even matters at this point.
Because it always matters if you're not okay.
It does matter if it's not okay.
If you're not okay, it always matters. Now,
and how do we know
is he being enabled? And should we as a society probably be doing different things in response to seeing someone being unwell? Yeah, maybe.
We don't know what's going on.
I just want to thank him for everything that he's done musically. He's changed my life in terms of the kind of music he's made, the kind of decisions that he's made sonically and stuff like that. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to pretend to know. Like, I'm just so like I see sometimes when people do things like what the ulterior reasons and stuff like that is, and like the different things, angles you're trying to. I don't understand any of this, and I don't even think it even matters. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. So therefore, I have to bow out because I can't accurately speak about it
intelligently.
Because I don't
have enough
understand. Like I don't.
I don't understand.
Like know what he's doing. One tweet he loves Drake, the next he hates him, the next tweet he loves him, the next week he's calling him the F word.
Bro. This is like
he's having a season. He's having a series because an episode is it's 30 minutes. This is different. So I don't know.
Look,
I don't know what it is.
I remember what it felt like when I saw Kanye West at 106 in Park in his polo the week before Graduation came out.
Okay.
And the guy was almost in tears. No, the guy, I think his voice was so raspy.
Yeah, because he'd been working hard.
Brother.
Yeah.
But he's like, 106 in Park was a place to go if you want to try and win this war. And he talked about getting the artwork done by an artist in Japan. And the guy was almost in tears about like how much it meant to him that he had put this together. And like, I'm going up against gangster hip hop. Gangster hip hop is the thing of the day. I think I could win. And like the earnestness of that moment.
Yeah.
And just a guy who wanted it that bad. I will always connect
to that version.
Yeah,
I'll connect because I don't know. That was just I have such a human moment to me.
Yeah.
And what's come of him?
Who's to say?
What's come of us all? I suppose.
Yeah.
What has come of us all?
Did you there was one more place that we could go that could maybe lift the spirits a little bit and in context and continuation of that.
All right, yeah.
So New York music, obviously New York hip hop, that's where the shit was born. It started off in the park like you had hearkened to earlier.
Yeah.
Here's the question for you guys. Prime 50 Cent.
Get Rich or Die Trying 50 Cent? Like, do you consider
whatever the definition of prime, you will and not the energy drink, you will and not Amazon, not Optimus. You have to decide that for yourselves in this analogy.
Get Rich or Die Trying 50 Cent to me is Prime 50 Cent. To me.
Okay.
And not Coach.
Because remember everything he did before then. Because it wasn't because But
no, he led up to that.
50 Cent is the future.
He forgot Coach Brown. But go ahead.
Right. But everything that he did, how to rob, everything, led up to that. So I don't want people to understand that it wasn't that he was nothing, nobody industry plant, and then drop Get Rich or Die Trying in it. No, because I just want to make that distinction. So Prime 50 Cent.
I just remember Get Rich or Die Trying being the first album I listened to start to finish. I'm like, whoa, what was that?
Right. So Get Rich or Die Trying.
Visual movie.
50 Cent Prime.
Yeah.
Versus Prime DMX.
What is Prime DMX?
Once again,
the 1 year.
You will have to think.
Was it the two albums?
You will have to think about
that went platinum.
Was that Blood of My Blood or?
Well, let's get the answers instead of
the one with the blood on it.
Speculating.
When he's in okay, yeah.
Let's hold on. I don't want to
and the other one is
butcher it.
Dark and hell is hot.
Okay, but yeah, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. It's dark and hell is hot. So the prime, because the reason, because I'm like, this is not a very good comparison. This is not fair, yada yada. But then the more I started thinking about it, it is actually a really good comparison. You have 50 Cent, you have the G Unit, then you have DMX, you have Rough Riders, you have New York, you have mixtape, you have streets, you have all these things converging in a similar enough way for you to feel. And yes, granted, obviously we're going to see and understand more of what 50 Cent was doing, but let's not pretend that we couldn't look back and see what DMX was doing to really get a full scope of what.
So I don't know what I guess I don't understand.
Prime
what the
50 versus Prime DMX.
I'm just
put it as simple as you want.
I'm just looking at some
or
of
as
the
complex
records.
as you want.
I try and go to the records. I go to the records. Flesh of my flesh and blood of my blood has Slipping on there.
Yeah, so I mean,
any year where you drop that record is a good year.
Yeah, that's my favorite hip hop record, by the way.
And then and then It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Yeah.
Has Get At Me Dog on there.
yeah.
You want to go home with that one and study it, and we'll come back.
It's very
Has
difficult.
Rough Riders Anthem on here.
Yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to say, like a clear cut. But
I also don't want
saw-
to be over. Yeah, go ahead.
I saw a video of DMX performing for
World.
Civilization, so it's hard for me to say anybody was bigger than that. I saw him playing for the world. Like that's actually. If you sent that video to aliens, they'd be like, "Oh shit, what event was this where everyone was there?"
Yeah, you guys had the entire planet to do one thing at once.
And he was the only
And it
one on
wasn't
the
taxes?
stage. There wasn't
Yeah,
him, a bunch of niggas.
No,
Where
this
was
is
that again?
DJ Woodstock.
Somewhere at Woodstock. It was
Turn of the
but it
century,
had the most
end of the
people
millennium.
of all time watching. Like he's by himself. He didn't have niggas. There was no Rough Riders. There was no G Unit. There was no a bunch of people. There was no. It's just him running around.
Whoa! Remember
were
when
singing-
Queen? Remember when Queen at Live Aid when he goes, "Hey yo, hey yo, hey."
That's what that.
DMX had his own version of
He
that.
had that. He
He's
had
at
that.
Woodstock.
Yes, 99.
Hold on.
Bro. What is that? There's people that never.
It's everybody.
You know, there's people that went there that didn't see DMX. What they went to the performance
They
and
just heard audio.
didn't watch him.
Yeah.
They were there. They were there in the
watched
audience
Rebecca's
and didn't
head
watch him.
back. Yeah.
I said I watched DMX perform for Civilization.
That's for Civilization.
That is a good.
So that's hard for me to go. Like they're both crazy prime.
because where is 50 Cent's version of
They're
that?
both
would
crazy
be
prime.
what I
They
would
both.
ask.
50 Cent has big records, has classic records that go today. He as we can see. In case anybody forgot. By the
way, just to point out the performance that you're talking about, the songs that he performed are Rough Riders Anthem and Slipping. A year after the two albums dropped, like it's
So okay.
it is the zenith of his hotness.
yes.
But if 50 was to remind us, 50 went on tour overseas when he was low, quote unquote, and was was very much in his executive producer bag with the shows,
TVs and stuff,
films.
TV, like
He
you
went.
at the TV.
He ran around the world. He went to Asia. He went to all these places, sold out his entire tour, and it's like, oh, guess I'm back. And he came back to the States and Canada and these places, and sold out every single spot doing no new music, just
Nostalgia,
crazy
nostalgia.
G Unit fanfare.
So what's the question? Like, who do I think?
So what when you that's what I'm
know
saying.
what's
Like
almost
to say
interesting?
who's
I've never seen
DMX
a
was
no.
DMX was in prime film at that same time.
I've never seen a performance like DMX though.
I know that's what I was gonna say.
Because DMX is such a
Romeo Must
regardless of
Die.
soul.
Romeo
DMX
Must
was
Die.
such a troubled soul.
Exit Wounds. All these.
And it came out in how he would perform. I remember
what he talked
Bro,
about.
I remember when Jay-Z tells
Yeah,
the story of
Jay-Z.
performing with DMX.
He said he had to go after him.
He goes, I pressure, and I said, "Yeah, this is cool." And he said that the whole crowd is crying, and he just starts praying, drenched in sweat.
He never seen anybody have bitches go crazy, niggas go crazy, and then everybody cry and pray after. And then, Jay-Z, your turn.
Your next big pimp, and he's spinning the cheese.
He's running around. He's ripping off his shirt. Girls is jumping. Niggas is headbutting. Like he had.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. He had bitches and niggas.
Listen, we can't.
No. I know, but here's
And ladies love it. And ladies love
DMX. But here's what I'll ask you.
Do you know what? Do you remember how it was going down?
But
I
here's
got
do you know how
Shakur.
many-
Yo, anytime you say that in a record, it's because you have things.
Do you, what these bitches want from a nigga?
yeah. And
Do you
we
remember
still
how
don't
many
know
baby
today.
mothers this nigga had? How many kids he had?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't give credit to guys who are just getting girls from their block pregnant.
He wasn't.
A lot of his baby
Only.
mothers are from New York. A lot of his baby mothers are from New York over the bridge.
He had older women and he had younger women. He had like every.
Here's my question.
50 had prime Vivica A. Fox.
He did have prime Vivica.
Yo, did Get Rich or
and
Die
so
Trying?
and so did Will Smith in Independence Day.
Right. Yes, he did.
She was. I watched Independence Day
Banging,
recently.
but I don't think he made a move.
No. I'm just saying. Did you see her in Independence Day?
She was very good in that.
Oh my
She was a
fucking!
dancer,
She's so.
actually.
I know. I like dancers.
Yo, what I was gonna say was
off-camera stuff.
in closing on that. Do you think, like, did Get Rich
It's
or
DMX,
Die
man.
Trying did the legend of it get bigger after it actually came out?
The album is perfect.
No, I know, but what? But
So there was a
I can't-
lot of hype.
No, it was
before
hype,
it came out,
and it was
it
hype.
dropped and was perfect,
And then it was hype still after.
because
Okay.
it was perfect.
Right.
Because it wasn't the single, bro. Remember the
was the whole
single
album.
was Wanksta and In the Club.
Yeah. And
You went
then
under and heard Many Men. You're like, what is this guy talking about?
Many Men, and then they start catering to the women.
Yo, it's
Girl.
50. It's 50, aka Ferrari F50. Break it down.
I got a lot of living. Yo, he copied a lot of
Can I say
DMX's
what's
sauce
on
too.
What up,
Always.
gangsta?
What up?
Patiently
God.
waiting. Many
God.
Men in the
Patiently
club.
waiting for
High all
the-
the time. Heat. If I can't. Bloodhound. Back down. PIMP.
Well,
like my style.
Okay. Question. Wait. Hold on.
21 Questions is on this goddamn album.
Okay.
That's
Hold on,
one of
hold
the
on.
greatest debuts albums of all time.
Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. This is the last question to end this off. So there was something going on Elon Musk's cesspool. Sorry, I mean X. I mean Twitter. When they talked about Thriller and how it was a perfect album, and then everyone's like,
Talking about
"Yo,
the R&B
what's the
thing?
hip hop?
I refuse
What's
to-
the hip hop? What's the hip hop Thriller? Is it Get Rich or Die Trying? Because when you just named everything there, because first I'm like, no, there is no hip hop Thriller. Like there is no album that hits the way in which
There is.
Thriller does. That is
Wait,
unequivocally
but don't do that.
there
Like
is.
that
Wait, don't-
hits like Thriller.
He's talking about a perfect album.
hits like
Okay, so
Thriller,
you can put on Thriller, you don't skip it to this
accolades
day.
like Thriller, notoriety.
Miseducation is a perfect album too.
Okay, what about for the niggas then? Because fine,
This-
I'll
this-
give you
this one.
That's what I'm trying to say.
My two have always been, you guys probably won't agree, my two have always been Get Rich or Die Trying,
and
Graduation.
Central C. Oh,
Oh wait. No, and
No.
it's a perfect album is my
no.
Twisted Fantasy.
You think
yeah.
might be for them.
But I agree
it's a-
with you.
it's a-
I agree with Graduation as well. Though.
Graduation,
That
Good
one is
Morning,
perfect, too.
Champion,
I know,
Stronger,
I know.
I Wonder, Good Life, Can't Tell Me Nothing, Barry Bonds, Drunken Hot Girls, Flashing Lights, Everything I Am, The Glory, Homecoming, Big Brother, Good Night.
That versus Get Rich or Die Trying.
I get what you're
Yo.
It's hard to beat, huh?
Yo, because now when you just read Get Rich or Die Trying that way,
Devil in a New Dress, Runaway, Power.
this guy didn't even read it from the start.
All of
from
the
top
lights.
down.
I'm just doing. Are you just jumping?
No, you gotta run. You gotta.
Oh,
Because we're doing
okay.
Afro after perfect.
Dark
There
Fantasy,
you go. Nicki
Gorgeous,
Minaj. There you
Power,
go.
all
Yes.
of the lights, Monster, Soul Paul, Devil in the New Dress, Runaway,
Do you know why?
Holy smokes.
Lost in the World, and
Because it's a balance of there's someone here for everyone.
that's why I call
And
this
you know
perfect
what?
album because there's something on this for everyone.
The reason why I put this above Graduation sometimes is because
put it above
one of the lows on
It's so
Graduation.
Is Drunken Hot Girls?
Yeah.
I know.
And what's the low
There's
on
not-
My
that-
Beautiful Dark
yeah,
Twisted? Because
that's-
the
he's
low
right,
on there
he's
is
right.
better than
The low on there is better than that one.
But that's the only reason
so
why.
they're like this. You're right. You're
So-
right.
so-
I hate that song.
So Graduation is so hold on. So to summarize,
I do.
for the hip hop thrillers,
But I love-
Graduation's in the running.
Yeah.
Get
Gerald,
Rich or
you
Die
gotta keep
Trying's in the
so I
running.
understand what you're saying. It's gonna be beautiful. Darkest Fantasy is gonna be up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw one out there. You guys aren't gonna agree. Nothing was
That
the same.
hip hop
I
thriller.
think it's an amazing album.
Hip hop thriller.
but he's not talking about what's
Hip
an
hop
amazing
thriller.
album.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not.
hip hop
no,
thriller. That was Drake at his most balanced, singing and rapping. Something on there for everybody.
but also we have to
I
talk
hate when
about
Drake
critical.
I hate when
we
Drake
have to
does
talk
this
about-
because if Drake just shortened Scorpion, this would be there.
it would.
If Drake took his best
Of
cuts
all
from
these-
Scorpion,
Yeah.
and put it
Oh.
together, it'd be
Yeah.
the best
It would-
album in hip hop.
I know, like
Let's do it. Do it. Get us
Whoa,
viral.
whoa, whoa.
The past 10 years.
If he just cut that shit down, that would be one of the greatest hip hop
That
albums. ever.
March record. What is it? March 17th? March. What is it?
You talking about the son?
Yo, wait, you know
Because
what's crazy?
Remember, they say Drake doesn't have any introspective records where he talks about
Emotionless is on there.
You know what's
Mariah Carey.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
March
Let's go.
March 14th.
Full circle in this motherfucker, man.
March 14th, you're talking about.
Yeah, March 14th. Yeah.
Yo, if he cut that album down, that would have been that is his
He
classic.
can though. He just had too much to say.
No, that's not the reason.
People got to stop doing this, man.
That's not the reason.
Yo, because then why did Playboy Cardi put out 40 songs?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is.
I gotta understand why is there 40 songs, bro?
Oh man, another episode.
Because he was sucking my dick.
We'll catch you.
But they was sucking my dick.
There's some stuff on there.
No, I fucks with it, but
that's not
still got more.
There's too many. There's just too
I
many.
love the bounces, man.
You can't. No, but you can't. It's too.
And
many.
I like that he does the lower voice now. I used to hate when he was only high pitched. I like the. This is brought to you by The Letter.
Yeah, why don't you do the voice thing that you do at the studio right here?
Cause I don't fucking want to. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking time out of your sweet day to spend listening, watching, perceiving, laughing, jeering, frowning at the three members of You Might Want to Sit Down for This. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and of course, the number one most important one, share. You've done it again. You keep making us go viral and people are finding about us in more places than one. And I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Keep up the good work. Keep spreading the good news. That is, you might want to sit down for this. And you might want to stick around for this. Because we...
This concludes our broadcast.
You might want to sit down for this.